Hellos and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as my Jedi Knight Valeris Roh. Where we last left off, we were getting to know our companions a little bit more, we had our daily dose of Doc, and we've learned more about T7 and Kira. But we're now on our way to meet a Jedi Knight, I believe, on the world of Hoth. We've been asked to go there on behalf of Jedi Master Tol Braga. So we're going over to the distant outer rim. Here we go. So we're recommended to be level 37 to 41, so we're probably going to be de-leveled to 43, 44. Few life forms can survive the ice planet Hoth. Between its sub-zero surface temperatures, shearing winds and frequent whiteouts, the environment should be considered extremely hostile even to properly outfitted individuals. Mechanical equipment and communication technology are prone to freeze and malfunction as well, making any minor setback potentially lethal. During the war between the Republic and the Empire, the Hoth system was the site of a major fleet battle. This resulted in a large number of starships falling into Hoth's gravity well and crashing down onto the planet's surface. These derelict ships have become the base of operations for a large group of pirates, as well as the centre of dispute between Republic and Imperial forces. And it's not wrong. Both members or players of the Republic and players of the Empire will both travel to Hoth at the same time. We will be travelling along a southern road eastwards, and the Imperials start in a more northern section of the same map, and they travel eastward as well, and we'll probably meet in what's known as the Starship Graveyard, which is the kind of concentrated place where most of the ships came down into Hoth's gravity well. And there is quite a few pirates on this world, as well as other groups of individuals who kind of want to be away from the rest of the galaxy. But let's get ourselves down to the world. I do believe the Republic, I might as well travel while we're doing this, the Republic has hired a group of a race of guerrilla tactics specialists to help them fight the Imperials here.
This is Jedi Knight Liha Nerez. Please identify.
Master Tol Braga sent me to help you.
I already received word of your success on Balmora. Glad you're here. As if Hoth wasn't hostile enough, I'm contending with the Empire and White Maw pirates of all things.
What could pirates and Imperials possibly want here?
Hoth's one of the largest starship graveyards in the galaxy. During the war, there was a massive battle in orbit. Dozens of vessels crashed to the surface. Because of the freezing cold, they've remained well preserved. Some are almost intact.
Our objective's in that starship graveyard, isn't it?
One of the crash vessels contained a full technical readout of the Emperor's fortress.
A map of the bad guy's house. Nice.
One of the Empire's top scientists during the war upgraded the fortress's defenses. He was the only non-Sith to ever see the inside. The technical readouts were lost when the scientists crashed here. His shipwreck has never been found.
That's a surprising amount of top-secret information.
Republic SIS raided an Imperial intelligence base on Nar Shaddaa. This information was among dozens of classified data files they recovered. Those technical readouts are critical to infiltrating the Emperor's fortress. We will not fail. I'm headed for the main Republic base. Take a shuttle to the surface and meet me there. Liha Nerez out.
Okay. Liha Nerez. Another Jedi individual we haven't met before. Hello. I just saw this flashing. What? Holo recordings? What is this?
Greetings. This is Bengal More. The Council permitted me to send you this message. I needed to say some things. I owe you a debt. No, more than that. I owe you my life. You saved me. When I think of the dark things I did here on Tython, I fell so far. My greatest regret is that I never apologized to Master Orgus before he died. He was a good teacher. I miss him. The Masters tell me I'm making excellent progress. My connection to the light side grows every day. I hope to repay the gift you've given me somehow. May the Force be with you.
How long has these holo recordings been here? Obviously, Bengal More mentioned Master Augus's death, so that's the end of Chapter 1. Interesting.
Hello again. It's Bengal More. I hope you'll forgive me for sending another message. The Masters say talking about my feelings is good. Whether or not you watch these recordings, making them fills me with peace. I think I prefer talking to you, because you saw me at my worst. You understand better than anyone what I became. I remember the rage I felt when you killed my student, Caliph. He was the only true friend I had back then. I see now that his death was my fault. I led him to the dark side and forced you to kill him. That's a hard thing to live with, but I have to try. I owe you that.
Interesting. So we're getting messages from Bengal More. I had no idea about that. Okay, that's interesting though. Something to keep in mind. Okay. Let's get ourselves down to the planet's surface. I don't think there's anything else I need to do.
Providing you with the highest level of service is my greatest pleasure, Master. And I am not just programmed to say that.
So we have the White... The Whitemore Pirates, we have the Imperial Forces. Yeah, as I was saying, the race that the Imperials are getting assistance from, I think is known as the Tals. I don't think we've met one of them just yet. But they are helping teach the Republic guerrilla tactics. Because fighting here in prolonged battles is not a good idea. As someone said earlier, it's tough on the equipment and tough on the soldiers. Orbital station. Decisions. You know, let's take T7.
Call if you need me.
Sorry, I was choking there. Yeah, we'll take T7. He was eager to come down to the planet's surface. Of course, really, we should be wearing something a bit more insulated. But hopefully the Force will keep me warm. And the light side is growing ever stronger. So there's the start of the Hoth story arc. Let's see what we can do to help.
Going to Hoth, Master Jedi. The shuttle is prepped and ready. We're just waiting for clearance from the station controller to launch.
I've never even heard of this planet before. What should I expect?
I hope you like ice. You've got your ice canyons, your ice plains, some ice mountains. Really, you ought to try to savor this delay. Every minute you're not freezing to death is a good one.
Any other relevant information about this place?
There are worse things on Hoth than the weather. This place is crawling with Imperials and pirates. Before I forget, you'll need this cold weather equipment. If you're lucky, you won't use it much.
Everything checks out. You are cleared for launch.
You should check in with the commander at Auric base when we land. He'll be able to tell you a lot more about Hoth.
Okay. Cold weather equipment. Requires level 35. Increases your elemental resistance by 10% for 60 minutes. The stim pack stacks with others. Very well. Down to Auric base. So this bunker's dug in underground. There's Liha Nerez. So past, I think this might be... Oh no, the cantina's here. For this was the cantina. And we have Lieutenant Laskin there. The fact that he's a lieutenant and the mission's called Power Vacuum makes me think something's probably happened. Oh.
Sorry I couldn't meet you. We've got a full-scale Imperial invasion on our hands. They caught us by surprise.
Tell me your position. I'll come to you.
I'm defending a forward outpost, but our support team is pinned down closer to you. I'm sending the coordinates now. You're looking for a detachment from the 301st Infantry led by Sergeant Rusk. His squad is being overrun by Imperial probe droids.
Master Braga said no one knows about our strike team. How did Republic soldiers get involved?
They don't know the details of our mission, only that we're trying to save the galaxy. Those soldiers are in terrible danger. The probe droids are making suicide runs, exploding when they get close. Sergeant Rusk has vital information we need. I'm counting on you to keep him and his men alive. May the Force be with you.
I'm sure they're going to be asking questions, these Republic troops, why they're risking their lives. So I guess we're going up. And here we are on the White Rock Wastes. See, we're quite far down. But obviously, yeah. Oh, have I done this the wrong way around? We start in the northern section, and the Imperials start in the south? I guess so. I must have gone the opposite way round. But yeah, we'll be slowly travelling east, till we finally reach the Starship Graveyard. Oh well, it happens. Didn't see the other player run past me, but someone caught me with a snowball. Which is fine. 'Tis the season and all. So we have Lieutenant Laskin here.
Master Jedi, I can't tell you how glad I am you've arrived. Welcome to Auric Base. What's left of it. I'm Lieutenant Laskin. Did Republic Command send you? Did they get my distress signal?
I don't think your signal got through. The station seemed pretty calm.
You don't know? If you're not here to answer my distress call, I don't know what we're going to do. We can't hold out much longer. An explosion in one of the speeder hangars knocked out main power. Within seconds, we were under heavy Imperial fire. Our shields haven't switched to auxiliary power yet.
Who has authority here?
As the most senior officer left, I've been trying to contact Republic Command. I don't know what to do here. We still have men in the field on a critical mission. Or we did when we were attacked anyway. Between the Imperials and the cold. I don't have enough people for a search party. Please, if you could head out there. You're their only chance.
What makes you think they haven't already frozen to death?
I know it's a long shot, but the mission they were on is vital. They were headed out to check the long-range sensors. With those running again, we'd have some warning before another attack hit. If you reach them, give them these. Fresh weapons and supplies. Then they might make it back. And thank you.
Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. We have the weekly heroic terminal, as usual. We have vendors who give us item modifications up to level 42. We have a heroic mission here. And we have an exploration mission here. Okay, let's see what else is going on.
Bureaucratic fools. Never seen the business end of a blaster, but they'll tell me how to run a war.
I'm Hoth's new chief strategist. My predecessor dug us into a deep hole, fighting this war by the Senate's rules. He controlled Claburn Sector, a prime piece of real estate, for months, and never capitalized on it. Now we're in danger of losing our best shot at victory.
What makes this patch of ice and snow different from the others?
It's perfectly positioned for accurate long-range artillery attacks on enemy bases. Whoever controls that sector takes this world. We could win Hoth using Claburn Sector's artillery position, but my predecessor let the enemy crowd us out. We need to secure that region. And now we've got another problem. Whole squads being ripped apart by... something. Don't know what. All we find are butchered remains.
How did these deaths occur?
So little is left of our men, we can't tell what happened to them. They aren't being killed by conventional weapons. These aren't random attacks, but it's not the Imperials or White Maw either. Whatever's doing this is vicious, slaughtering us for pleasure. This enemy takes our men by surprise, tears them to pieces, and vanishes without a trace. The soldiers are terrified, but we can't retreat.
Please explain. Why not?
Under any other circumstance, I'd order a tactical withdrawal. But if we fall back, we may as well give up. Unless someone takes out this enemy, we'll lose Claburn Sector, and then Hoth. Everything we've sacrificed will be for nothing.
People are waiting on me, General. I hope this mission won't take long.
The sooner you get rid of our problem, the sooner we take this planet. Our best recon team is scouring the sector to pick up the enemy's trail. Their leader is a Tal's commando. Coordinate with Captain Aurek. Find whatever is slaughtering our people and stop it. Good luck.
Interesting. It just came up saying I needed Talos Strelic to do this mission? Oh, it's a... Because this is not a heroic. This must be a mission you pick up. Like a bonus mission of some kind, maybe. Huh. Oh well, we'll leave it off then, because normally your missions right now don't get you these supply crates. Curious. Oh well. Let's see what this heroic mission's all about.
Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto. Chunki faguta jiho poda ji oto vokise. Wanta humpa muri rava fupa ji pampawula.
What course of action do you intend to take?
Yo mata chipunu udupi. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya asubwi mota uipa. Chobad I kafstuan dile ji hulo kuta.
How exactly can I help with this?
Holo kata thanrul yeje slemo. Yinga yinga kijita nimni tanuv alelo kwekuta. Nokta chuna dobiela.
So you've lost 5 squads, and yet you're still, well, 5 units, and you're still willing just to throw one person straight into a trap. Thanks. Didn't realize I was so expendable. So we need to get out there. We need to search for survivors at the scout camp. We need to help the 301st Division. Is it 301st Division? And of course we have a heroic down here, prisoner extraction. We'll go locate the survivors of Lieutenant Laskin. And then depending on how long that takes, we'll either break the video or we'll continue with the Hoth story arc. Quite like Hoth. Can't believe I'd forgotten all about it. Oh.
Am I seeing things? I didn't think there was anyone else left alive on this planet.
What's the word from Auric base? There's nothing on the comm but static. I was starting to think they pulled out and left us.
Do you need medical attention?
No, just cold and sick of emergency rations.
Not that getting back to Auric base will change that. What about our mission? We can't leave the sensors like this.
I thought you'd be anxious to get back to the base. Did I miss something?
We came out here to check the long-range sensors. They were damaged in the attack, but they're easily fixable.
If you can get to them. Which we obviously couldn't.
Without the sensors, Auric base is blind. They won't have any warning the Empire is coming. If you can reach the arrays, you can bring them back online. There are a lot of Imperials in the area, though.
We'd better get moving if we're not gonna freeze to death. See you back at the base.
I like we were talking to him. We had a wampa in the background. So we need to reactivate the long-range sensors. We can do that. Looks like that's one in the distance. Maybe another. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Apparently there's Imperials between us and them, but we've been de-leveled level 42. That's not really going to be an issue. It's a good thing as a Jedi, while we were learning about meditation and lightsaber forms and how else to use the Force, we also learned how to do a fair bit of mechanical engineering. Hello. I'm right over here. Oh, you can't see me. Okay, 3 down, 1 to go. That's it in the distance, it seems. Excellent. Now what? Use the communications control panel. Oh, we meet the Chiss now. While the Republic are getting assistance from the Tals, the Chiss are here helping the Republic. That's right. They're probably now regretting that decision, but too late. There we are. Let's get ourselves back down to Auric base. Speak to the lieutenant. Probably would have been quicker to jump to Auric's cantina, but at least it's different than the Imperials. The Imperials are underground and you need to take an elevator back to the surface.
You made it! Welcome back! With the long-range sensors working again, it's starting to look like we might pull through this after all. Master Jedi, we're honored that you took the time to help us. Those men owe you their lives. Thank you.
A few more men and an early warning system aren't going to save this base from the Empire.
Sir, a distress flare was just fired from the power relay.
That relay's the only reason we still have shields and heat. If the Tals defending it are being overrun.
Orders, Lieutenant?
I don't know.
There's no need to panic. I can answer the distress signal.
Thank you. I don't know what we'd do if you weren't here. Please, go to the relay. If you can't hold off the Empire, send up a flare. We'll try to evacuate as much of the base as we can.
Don't know what you'd do if we weren't here. Panic and crumble, kind of how you did. Oh well. Looks like a Lotus here. Ah, Togruta here. I'll speak to you in a moment then. We'll park ourselves here. Enjoy a little bit of Hoth in the background. That'll do. But when we come back, looks like we're going up to power relay to retain power here at Auric base. We also need to do that heroic. What I was tempted to do is use the heroic to get us down to the southern part of the wastes here. And then once we've completed that mission, travel north to the 301st. We might still do that, but we might help out Lieutenant Laskin still while we're here. But, as always, this is AnthWolf, playing Star Wars The Old Republic. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all take care. And I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, bye-bye now.